You guys leave Slicks's apartment, letting him tend to the Tizzy and Dizzy dumbass twins who are drunk and just lost in 90s and early 2000s music catalogs. What are you guys going to do?
Well, first we have to feed Max, because I don't know how long we've been gone.
Yeah, gotta take care of Max, but also,
We gotta make a list. What we
yeah,
need.
I was gonna say, did we actually take down a list of the things we need to get?
I did.
Oh, of course.
Yep. So we need to get food, alcohol, a DJ, possibly also equipment separate from the DJ, although I feel like any decent traveling DJ will also have traveling equipment, tables, and decorations.
Do we know how many people Slicks is inviting? Because that might impact our
Food.
quantities.
Yeah.
Like the neighborhood wasn't very specific.
I am waiting for Slicks to send me a budget, so presumably I will
Perfect.
also be told how many guests when I receive the budget information.
Perfect.
Alicat,
Yes, Mike.
this is on me. I forgot. I was busy doing things. Actually worrying about what Billy's going to do to my personality. But anyway, Slicks texted you about 15 minutes ago.
Okay, what does the text say, Mike?
Yeah, you're catching on. He said 250 eddies and 100 people.
He wants us to get all of that stuff, including organic food, for 250 eddies.
He actually also had a PS. I know you're going to ask, steal the stuff if you need to.
Cool.
That's the Slicks we know and love.
Yeah,
Yep.
that sounds like him.
That sounds about right to me.
And hashtag support small business.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is steal the booze and food from the corpse
And take
And
the
use their
$250
money.
as a tip.
and use their money to pay the small businesses.
Like our friend, DJ friend, right?
All right, well, perhaps we should see if we can get a pass to the farm. Perhaps they would be interested in trading with us. We have a cache of weapons, which we just discovered. They might be interested in trading for those.
We do also have quite a few shotguns that we liberated from various places.
That's true. We have a surplus of those.
Yes, so perhaps that they might be interested in trading for. Billy, can you go on the whatever it is you do and find a location for me to get us a pass?
The internet.
Sure, whatever you call it.
Where you post your videos. Where I help you post your videos. The internet. The
Oh,
web.
is that the same thing?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, all right. Well, very good.
You're like a grandpa, I swear.
I don't have anything to say to that. Grandpas seem like nice people. If they make it to that age, which most don't, because people die young in Night
Okay,
City.
alright, sister. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a little leery of giving anyone our weapons.
I'm not proposing we give them
Yeah.
subtext, just our surplus weapons.
We've got we've got some tools. We've got,
No, that's true.
you know,
We've got 2 chickens.
No, we don't. We have 2 non-edible friends.
those are dinner.
No, we have 2 non-edible friends.
So here's the thing. I think that we probably don't have to worry too much about tables because we have tab, some power tools, and
Yes.
assorted scrap.
Yes, and can I put holes in the tables because I'm really good with a drill?
Oh,
There'll be self-draining tables in case anyone spills.
idea.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the Bozo's hideout and we'll rip out all of the chairs from the auditorium and use those.
Oh, and the benches from the...
Pew. Yeah, the pews.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we have? Well, I guess I could understand why we're not going to have the party at the Bozos, but yeah.
Because that would not be fun.
Is it because of all of the frightening clown imagery that might scare
Or
the
the-
small children?
The
it
dried
would be the
bloodstains?
most memorable party ever, though.
I think we left the corpses there too.
We did.
Yeah. Make sure you bring your petroleum jelly to put under your nose. They are going to be ripe after 2 months.
Yeah, no, it's probably for the best. Yeah, so we'll bring the chairs. All right.
Well, actually, this is a good excuse for us to go and see if Reclaim has taken a look at the assets that they probably haven't heard from in a while.
Perhaps that should be our first stop. We'll bring the vans and we'll see what we can find. And in the meantime, Emma, I would like to know where I have to go to get us a pass to get out of the city, because I am very handsome and famous.
So how are you looking into that? What you doing?
I've asked Billy to do it for me.
Okay.
So she'll go on the whatever the nets,
Yes.
and she will get that information.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. So Billy, do you want to make me a skill check?
Yeah. Also, have I heard back from Bill lately?
Oh, no, you
Am I
haven't.
looking for? I'm gonna open my little agent and say, "Hey, Bill.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Everything okay?"
Yeah, still looking. Not a lot of information on this Laura Pratt woman, although I have found an address for an L Pratt, but not in Letitia Heights.
Where is that?
Yeah, buddy, she lives in the executive zone.
The
Oh, okay.
executive zone?
Yeah, it's a. Sorry, buddy. I shouldn't be answering someone else if that's all right with you. You know, I'm your agent, not his. Bang, bang.
Bang bang. I get it.
Yeah, but you can tell him the executive zone is in the east part of the city, just in New Westbrook.
Okay. Well, we don't know that it's Laura. It's just an L Pratt, but
Conspicuous. Perhaps we should follow up with it
yeah,
at a later time.
I agree.
So Cicero, you would know. You wouldn't even. I mean, Billy can definitely look into options, but you would know that Letitia Heights is a gated area. Like Reclaim has put up fortified walls around the area to keep, for official reasons, to keep scavengers out as they do their job of reclaiming the area, demolishing and rebuilding. But the rumors are it's also to keep the employees in, because the only people that are known to be allowed in and out of Letitia Heights are official sanctioned reclaim employees. So people that are bringing in kibble from outside, reclaim folks that bring in supplies, so that sort of thing. In terms of base level employees who work on the scavenging and the reclaiming, they're just not allowed out of Letitia Heights.
But they're not famous.
That's true. You could definitely try your fame.
I'm going. That's my goal. That's what I want to try and do, is to leverage that and hope whoever I get at the desk will recognize me, and I can lever that into a pass out.
Okay.
How many passes can you get, Cicero? Are you going by yourself?
I will get as many passes as I can.
Appreciate it. We could be your entourage.
Yes, very well. I can accept that.
I'm a great liar.
Wow. Apparently, Alley Cat is already my manager, I've been told today, so this is news to me.
Do you have a
That's
manager?
how.
See a need, fill a need, I suppose.
That's how agents work. They just tell you you work for them. They work for you, and then you have to give them 10% of everything you have.
So that's my plan, Emma. That's what I want to do.
Okay. So, tell me what you're doing right now. What's the action?
I think we're going to go to the Bozo's hideout, and we're going to strip it for the materials we need for the party, and then we will try and work on the pass thing on the way back.
Yeah. So when you get back to the Bozo's headquarters or the hideout where they were, you can see that Reclaim's been there. They've started to process it. The building has been largely knocked down, although they haven't removed the debris. So although the building itself is gone, there's piles of wood, there's piles of metal. It kind of looks like a construction yard that's being demolished. So,
Okay.
but you could easily grab what you need from that pile. But in terms of the building or the resource being in there's nothing left.
Okay.
So we can either. So can we find the chairs and tables and stuff, or do we just need to grab the scrap and then build it ourselves?
It's a mixture of both. So you're able to find some chairs, some are smashed. But yeah, you're from between the scrap wood and metal that's there and what you can salvage from the old funhouse. You're able to at least get enough stuff that if you spent a day or two, if Tab spent a day or two building stuff, she could put together what she needed.
We'll try her very best, but the chairs might have some wobbles to them, if that's cool.
Still lived. Everyone make me a perception check.
20.
13.
15 for Billy.
$22.
So those of you who got 15 or more, in the couple of hours that it's taken you to salvage what you needed from the Bozo's headquarters, you notice that there was a black Reclaim van that would drive by every now and then, about a block away, just slow down. Someone would kind of glare your way, and then the van would take off again, and that would repeat every 45 minutes or so. So it came by 2 or 3 times while you were doing this.
Are we able to see any specific markings on this van that we could later look up? Like take a hide in a spot and try and take a photo or something?
Can I actually... I have teleoptics in my smart glasses, which means I can see detail up to 800 meters away.
Yep. So you're able to get the license plate.
Cool.
Yeah. But other than that, there's no other markings. It has the Reclaim logo, but that's it.
I would like to see if I can attach to the street cameras
Ooh, okay.
so that I can watch where the car goes.
Okay, yeah. You're able to source that there's an access point just down the street a bit.
Okay.
And you can try to connect in.
All right. I'll let them know where I'm going, and I'll head over there and find... What's the area where it's in? Is there a place where I can hide and jack in 8 meters away?
So if you remember from back in there was an abandoned Grab-A-Slice across the street from the Bozos. They haven't knocked it down yet. So yeah, you could probably either sneak in side that into that alleyway or try to get Grab-A-Slice. But yeah, you could sneak in.
All stealth, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You want me to roll to see how well I do?
Yeah.
Okay. 16?
So you're able to get into the access point. Do you want to try to jack in?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you make me an interface check?
Sorry, interface is just my just a tech check.
Yeah, it's your special ability as a
Gotcha.
network.
17.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in the so the first level. It's not a doesn't seem to be a complicated thing. It's just one level and it's cameras. So it's control nodes for cameras.
Okay. I'll go through the cameras and see if I can spot the car.
Yeah. So you're able to kind of spot the black van or the truck that's been going by, and it instead of turning back onto the street where it was kind of making the loop, it turned left and pulled into the kibble depot, the reclaim depot where you had staked up before.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep running through the cameras in case I see anything.
Yeah, so you don't see the truck went into the garage, like
Mhm.
the garage door of the facility, then it shut, and then it just does not reappear.
Okay. All right. I'll stay here until they're done, just to keep an eye out of the storefront and everything.
Okay, guys. So yeah, you're able to grab what you need from this truck. Are you going to do anything else while you're here?
I have something I want to do, but if other people have things they want to do, they should go first.
I've got. Yeah, I'm getting a little anxious watching Billy, keeping an eye out for that car. So, I'll go for it.
Then while Billy's jacked in across the street, I say, "Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
call Slimy Pete for me."
Okay. Connected. Oh, hey, who's this?
Hey, Pete, it's Alley Cat.
Oh, hey, Alley Cat.
How you doing today, buddy?
I'm okay. What's going on?
Do y'all cater?
Yeah, been known to.
How many pizzas would you recommend for 100 people at a party?
Sorry. How many people?
100.
Okay. I mean, the most I've ever made at one time is like 4 pizzas, and it's basically for you guys. Okay. Let's see this. So there's like what, 8 slices usually in the pizza. Let's say 2 people, 2 slices per person. Oh God, no, this is complicated. So you're gonna need 200 divided by 8. I don't know, like 50 pizzas.
Is 200 divided by 850?
I'm not an accountant. I run an illegal chop shop attached to what's arguably mediocre at best pizza. Like, what do you want from me?
So Alley Cat like pulls out the calculator app and just very slowly like okay, so calculator says 25. So maybe like can you do like 30 if we give you enough advance warning?
Yeah, I mean, some of them are not going to be warm. You know what I mean? I don't have enough warming space to keep 25 pizzas warm. But yeah, I could do that.
It's Night City. The air will keep it warm. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So how much would about 30 or 35 pizzas run us?
Give your friends and family discount. And I'm not punching your cards on 30 pizzas, by the way.
Oh, no.
Okay. $12. $360.
Oh, you sure you can't take it down a little bit for us? It's a little over our budget.
Make me a roll.
That's a much better roll. That's a 10. Does it explode?
Yeah,
Or-
10s explode, yeah.
3. I'm using my haggle skill.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's going to be 13 plus cool. 21.
Wait, is that your roll ability?
Mm-hmm.
You don't add your cool, I don't think, to your roll
It does.
ability.
It explicitly says.
Oh, it
you
does?
roll-
Okay.
You roll
'Cause mine
cool
doesn't.
plus- Oh yes, mine does.
Okay.
So that's 21. Trading skill. Okay, so let me add and do math.
45, and
So-
Pete's paying us.
That's gonna be a 39.
You rolled a 39?
So it is cool plus trading skill plus operator rank.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I guess if it's for a party, for the neighborhood. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll do it for 200. But that's costing me now. That's like, there's no profit in that.
What
Yeah,
if?
We've
What
got
if?
some tools.
What if we throw in some power tools and we add a Slimy Pete's advertisement to the goodie bag for the party?
Okay, can you at least give me $50 so I can pay my rent this month?
I can front you $50. I will, but okay, so we don't actually have a party date set yet, so I'll get back in touch with you once we have that set.
All right. Why does every time I talk to you, I feel like somebody's taking a bat to my knees?
I haven't done that in ages, Pete.
I gotta go now. I gotta make pizza for people who are actually buying pizza right now.
All right, so when Billy comes back, I'm like, so I have a backup food plan.
Well, I have info. So the truck that was trailing us went to that kibble depot. Yeah.
Which
Did
would
it
make sense
now.
if they're with Reclaim.
And Wild Bill pops up. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry, I was kind of listening. Hope you don't mind.
No, that's okay.
All right, I got some. So you know that place where that truck went into the depot?
Yeah.
It's also where you get passes from.
Oh, so we can go to the depot and get passes to get out of Letitia Heights.
Yeah, sure can.
Nice.
Bang,
Thanks,
bang.
Bill. Bang, bang. He's the
Well,
best.
that's convenient.
It is, however, those people, whoever they are definitely going to be keeping an eye out for us.
Do we want to try to check some other things off our list first?
We may as well do this while we're here.
No, that's fair. We are already here.
If it
How-
doesn't work, it doesn't work. All right, so I would like to walk over heroically and go work on getting us a pass to exit Letitia Heights.
I'll trail behind him.
All right. So the depot hasn't changed from the last time you were there. So this is sort of Reclaim's Letitia Heights headquarters. It's also where employees go to get their kibble rations, as you know. And there's a front door where you can go and try to get your pass.
Okay, I will. I will enter.
And as you enter, it's it's sort of a gloomy place. It's white subway tiles that are kind of grimy, and it looks like any place where you go to get your driver's license renewed. It stinks, and there's just a solitary wilted fern in the corner. And just forlorn Reclaim employees kind of sitting on benches waiting to argue that either they didn't get their kibble ration card or their paychecks wrong. It's just nothing happy happens in this place. And as you enter, there's a bored-looking security guard that pulls a number out from a machine and hands it to you, and it says D49.
So I know that I'm going to be at the end of the line. So I'm going to say to the security guard, we're going to see if he knows who I am. I'm going to say, hey, friend, is this the correct number?
Make me a cool check.
Okay. I got 16.
Well, it's the number I gave you.
But is it really the number you wanted to?
Do you think there's anything about me being here that indicates that I want to do anything?
I'm going to try and make a persuasion check to see if I can get him to give me a different number.
All right.
Or to put me to the front of the line. 20. Friend, I know it's been a rough day, perhaps a rough week or month, but I want you to know the job you do here is important. I see you. I recognize your value. Know this, even if they don't, at least one person here in Letitia Heights appreciates your service. Thank you.
All right. You know what? I'm bored and that was kind of entertaining. And he walks over to an employee. Actually, first he grabs a number from the machine, goes into an employee who's just kind of like napping, and he grabs the number from that napping person and replaces it. And then he hands you the number.
All right. I will take it and I will say, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. In that moment, bing, B14. Go to counter 3.
Hey, this says B14. And Cicero will walk up to the front counter.
And like more than just one of the employees who kind of look up at the screen and then look at you, notice that you had come in. They're like, what the fuck? I hate Reclaim. And they just go back to their agents, please.
So he's going to walk to the front. He's going to walk to the counter and he's going to say, so Billy, you're there. You've noticed that he is smiling more than he has all day. And he's going to sort of lean onto the counter and sort of lean forward and smile at the person. He's going to say, and how's your morning going?
Yeah, and it's a woman in her late 40s. And she had been on her agent playing a video game.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks up. She looks at her game, looks up again and goes, oh. Fine. What do you need? Is your kibble ration card not working?
Does she recognize who I am?
Not yet. No.
Okay. No, it's not my kibble ration card at all. In fact, my time on the net has been fine, and in fact, my service of rations has been quite equitable. We had some tricky bits, but we managed to solve them without burdening you. Of course, we recognize how hard you work.
Cicero, what was the latest recording that you made?
It would have been 2 months ago. Before, it would have been Hope is Not a Commodity before his isolation of 2 months ago.
Okay, continue on.
We appreciate your service. You know, I thought a lot about how corporations treat people, about how they turn them into drones or servants against their own interest. I wonder how we got here. I haven't yet found the path from where our modern history began and now, but I promise you I will find it, and when I do, it will be better for everyone.
There's a guy behind you, kind of just like he's clearly waiting in line, and he goes, "Oh, for Christ's sake! Like I just want my Kibble card.
Um,
Make me a persuasion check.
a persuasion
Perform
check.
check. Perform.
Can I so does she doesn't recognize me as a rocker boy?
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay. All right. So you want me to make a what?
You can make me a perform check.
Okay, perform is not my best, I don't think. Where is perform? I've got acting.
Sorry, acting.
Acting, sure, okay. Okay, well that was a 10. 26.
She goes, "Oh, and what do you need?"
Me and my friends need a pass out of Letitia Heights. There's 4 of us.
She looks side to side, and she goes, "Quiet down. What the? You can't just get a pass. No one gets a pass."
Well, it's not entirely true. Most don't get a pass, but I'm not most. And some do get passes. I'm going to, so if I don't, so she doesn't, it seems to me that she doesn't recognize me.
No, her demeanor changed.
Okay.
So I would say she may very
Okay.
well. You would have to make a human perception check to figure that out.
Okay, I am going to make a human perception check because if she doesn't recognize me, I'm going to try and turn her into a fan right now using my charismatic impact ability.
God, I hope she's a fan.
Okay. So what am I doing?
Human perception.
Human perception. 22.
Yeah, her once you started talking, and you could see she was kind of putting 2 and 2 together in her mind, and that's why her demeanor changed a bit.
He's going to lean in and he's going to say, difficult, yes, in a low tone of voice, but not impossible, right?
You know, only Reclaim employees are supposed to, and certain employees are supposed to have passes. You're going to have a reason that would make sense to have these passes.
Leave that to me.
How many do you need?
4.
She unlocks a drawer in her desk, and she pulls out 4 cards, and she hands them to you and goes, "Passes are also a commodity."
And he will slide her, he will gently touch her hand, and he will put 100 eddies into her hand as he takes the passes away. And he says, you should keep your eye on my data pool channel. I've got something for you. It's coming soon. And then he'll take the passes and he'll slide them into his jacket. And he will say, and he's gonna sort of wink at her, and he's gonna say, thanks for nothing, ingrate, and he's gonna leave.
And as you leave, you hear B15, and the same guy that was waiting behind you goes, "Oh, it's about time."
He will, hang on, is there I have no technique, why am I even bothering? He's gonna pat him on the shoulder and say, your day can only get better or worse from here, friend. And he will leave.
What are you guys doing? The others?
Just watching, absorbing, learning, picking up Cicero's charismatic technique. I'm like filing away if I can try that later. On Pete to get some pizzas.
Did we go in with Sister? I thought he went by himself.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, I went.
Okay.
I mean, before I leave, I turn around and I just go, I'm sorry, he's had a bad day, and just leaves.
I think that Alley Cat has been talking to Tab about how bad she wants some pizza.
Of course she has.
That tracks, especially after calling Slammy Pete,
Yeah,
and successfully haggling him down. Like, that's a pretty good technique. Tab's probably just like, I want to make sure that we can keep the drill. That's the one I know how to use the best. It's not the most practical, but
oh yeah, whatever of the tools are gonna be good for like chop shops. I mean, like, I don't understand all that technological stuff.
No.
I'm sure you would know much better than I would.
I know how to drill things. I don't think they drill cars very often, right? Like, they won't need it. Okay.
So, when we get back, Cicero will tell the group that, yes, I got 4 passes, but we need a plausible cover to escape, because only reclaim employees are granted these passes. So while they have use, our cover may be scrutinized. It's something we should consider as we further plan our exit from Letitia Heights.
Hey, Tab,
Yeah.
how many people in our building work for Reclaim?
I think like 3 or 4.
Do you think they'd
Probably.
let us borrow some uniforms?
Like a nice like polo shirt or something? Coveralls?
Yeah, like some coveralls.
Probably. Yeah, we can maybe get some like new like name tags to put over like the embroidered parts. So yeah, like we're new, we're temps. We haven't gotten our uniforms yet. Seems legit. Yeah, like I think Lisa probably has a couple spares. Yeah.
And Alley Cat looks at Cicero. Reclaim technicians on a supply run.
To where? To acquire what?
Whatever we want, Cicero.
To pick up more tools. We have the bins. We have bins left at like crates. So we'll just have the empty crates. We'll go and be like, hey, we're gonna go get some more tools. See, our tool crates are empty, and come back with the full crates.
Yes, that is a plausible option, though perhaps Billy could investigate whether or not there's a tool depot here in Letitia Heights, as to whether or not that would compromise our story.
I will do so, but I want to look at, if I can see if Reclaim is scheduling sending people out for specific reasons.
How are you going to do that?
Internet?
So yeah, you found that there was a sort of a local conspiracy theorist has a blog, and they have been recording comings and goings from the main gate out of in and out of Letitia Heights. And it seems that there's fairly regular trucks that go through with equipment. There's twice a day there's a couple of big rigs that come in with kibble deliveries. But yeah, tools and the such get destroyed or get worn out all the time, concerning the work that they do. So yeah, they bring in new tools all the time and bring out old tools to get repaired.
All right, I'll relay that information. So we could be on a tool repair run.
Yes, seems like that's a plausible scenario for us.
Yeah, you know how Billy looked in the suitcase that I didn't look in, and there was a false bottom under the cash? We could do that. Pull one of those. Tools on the top, empty underneath, fill it up with food.
Yes, that seems like something that Tab could fabricate for us, I would imagine. Quite easily, in fact.
Absolutely.
So, just in the spirit of time, Do you want to just quickly summarize your plan and get us to a point where we're at the gate?
Sure. So we are going to get uniforms from our apartment building mates. We are going to dress up like Reclaim Inc. people. In theory, Billy has been following this stuff, so she knows what a requisition might look like, which we could have in our pocket if necessary. I can talk to them if it's important. And then we're going to take a truck. Oh, but are we not going to have a Reclaim truck?
But could Billy, would you be able to like register like our license plate as a Reclaim owned vehicle? Like,
I don't know if I can. That would probably require me going to the town hall and hacking in. But if... Didn't we give Slimy Pete one of the Reclaim vehicles that the Bozos had?
We also gave Herman one.
Yeah, so maybe we can borrow one of
yeah.
those that's
Awesome.
already a Reclaim
Yeah,
vehicle.
smart.
Thanks. Sometimes I am.
Emma Point.
Yeah!
Billy and Alpha.
Okay, so we can borrow Herman's, and then we will go to the gate and with the secret suitcase and the tools and bring some food back from the farm in theory.
So, Tab, can you make me a tech check, a basic tech check, just to see if you're able to
absolutely.
convincingly build contraband storage units?
And my plan is to bring guns and stuff we could trade to these people. So, in theory, we could trade guns and tools. Tab's like, don't take my shotguns away.
That is a 21 with
Yeah,
with
that's pretty. Yeah, you're. It's a pretty simple job for you. You're able to build the crates and put secreted bottoms and then make it look pretty convincingly. What are you going to trade with the farm?
Well, we can
This dangerous group of mutants that you met before.
guns and tools.
and little toy bathtub toys.
So, just so y'all are aware, Alley Cat is going to try to negotiate with them to try to get some additional things off the list. So far, what we have are the tables, but we need decorations, a DJ, food, and booze. She is going to try to get some more moonshine from them included.
Smart.
Okay.
So,
Brilliant. And Lisa Tab, she's willing to give you the clothes, but she's very nervous about what happens if you lose them or if you get caught. But she has faith in you, and she believes, she thinks this party's a good idea for everyone. So she's willing to do it, and she's even willing to take care of Max while you guys are gone, because her kids love Max. So yeah.
Can you check on Billy's frogs too?
And the chickens.
And the chickens.
Don't you mean our non-edible chicken-style friends?
My non-edible friends that are very much not edible chickens.
Those non-edible chickens who don't pay rent. Yep, got it.
What about the
Yes.
frogs? Are they edible?
No, I think
The
they might be poisonous.
Do the frogs have names?
They will eventually. They're new.
Gotta learn their personalities first.
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of just like frog number 1 and frog number 2.
Tab, the chickens pay rent with the chicken eggs.
It's true, they give us eggs.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Could they
It's fortunate it's one boy, one girl.
Could we get some more chickens? Like
We'll
and get
see
more
what we can
eggs?
negotiate. Are there any other things that we could bring with us that might be of value?
I do have some eggs. And save some, and then I can bring some to barter, and maybe we trade a chicken for some eggs.
I have some vintage comedy recordings that maybe they might be able to play in their RV.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
That's probably a better barter than eggs for a farm that has chickens to begin with. All right, so
Alley Cat
yeah, you're able to.
Does
Sorry?
have one other thing to do real quick.
Yeah, what's
she
that?
goes, She wants to go to Slimy Pete's and buy 3 large pizzas.
Ooh.
Okay.
Should you buy extra? Are these farm pizzas or Pizza Punks pizzas? Because we might need to buy 6.
Yeah, grab
Aren't-
some
I
extra
think they're-
pizzas for
6.
the road.
Alley Cat buys 6 6 large pizzas.
A good idea.
3 are pizza. 3 are for us, but you cannot touch the other 3.
They're for the guards?
They're to trade. They're merchandise.
Yeah, Pete makes you 6 pizzas. He knows the flavors that you love so much, and he says, "I am going to have to charge you $68 for this one."
But we
Sure.
we get 6 punches on our punch card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get 6 punches.
How many punches fill a card?
12.
Okay, so
Wasn't
we're
it-
half. We're a
wasn't it-
little.
It was 8 the first time we were here.
He's probably updated it because of us.
Yeah. We are like not blackmailing him. We are like extorting him for
Yeah, a
free
little bit.
pizzas. So.
Okay, so you load in the pizzas, you load in the crates and the contraband, and you drive to the main gate out of Letitia Heights. And there's a couple of vehicles in front of you. You can see that each vehicle, once it gets to the checkpoint, automatic barriers come up on the front and back of the vehicle, and armed Militech guards, actually. So they're contracted by Reclaim. They check over the car as a Reclaim checkpoint guard goes up, looks at the card, swipes it, and then the barriers go down and the van is allowed to go. And that happens twice before you're able to get up there. And your car pulls up to the, who's driving, by the way? Is it Alley Cat? Pulls up to the barrier. They motion to you to stop. The barriers come up, and the guard goes to the driver's side. What's going on?
Heading out for a tool repair run. And I hand him I hold out the pass.
How many of you are there?
4.
He takes the card and he swipes it, and looks at the machine, looks at the Militech guards, looks at the machine again, looks at you, peers in, signals, the barriers go down, and the gates open.